in downtown Hillsborough at the Venetian Theater and Bistro, and I'm here with Saxony Peterson, the owner and the chef. She has a very special recipe for us. Why is it so special?
Well, this is a great dish because it's really easy to make, and it is what a lot of people would consider gourmet cooking. So we're going to make a fettuccine with crab and prawns in a dill cream sauce, so it should be really good.
Now, it's only on your special menu on the weekends, not on the regular menu.
Not every weekend, but sometimes we do feature it on a Friday or Saturday night.
But she's letting us in on this secret today. All right, let's get started.
Okay. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to melt a little butter in a pan, and then we're just going to saute gently some finely diced onions, a little bit of lemon zest, white pepper, salt, and dill. We're going to add some cream to that and let it reduce.
Okay, now with most recipes, this one particularly, you want to have everything set out ready to go.
You do, because it cooks very, very quickly. You can't...
No chopping in between.
No,
right.
Just make sure everything is prepared and ready to go.
Okay, butter first.
Butter first, yeah. And you just want to cook this on a little bit of a low simmer because you want to give it a little bit of time for your onions to cook. You don't want them to get too brown.
So you have diced red onion.
Diced red onion, yeah. So I'm just going to let this cook just for a little bit.
Just so that they get soft.
You want them to get nice and soft, and you want the flavor to be really mild. Okay, so let's put a little bit of lemon zest in there.
It smells so good.
Now we want to just put a pinch of white pepper in there, which is here. Some kosher salt.
Kosher salt.
And now we're just going to add some dill.
You go ahead.
Okay, and I'm really generous with the dill because it's not a very...
so it's just dried dill.
It's just dried dill.
Okay.
You can use fresh dill. You can do a lot to this recipe if you want. You can add asparagus if you'd like, just to dress it up. So there's a lot that you can do. Now that I've got the onions going, they're about done here, I'm just going to add some heavy cream. So I'm just going to let this simmer and reduce. You just want your cream to reduce, and once it does, we'll add the crab.
All right, let's see.
Okay. Okay, so while this is reducing, we're going to start the prawns. And again, these only take a couple of minutes, so this is real quick, and it's an option that you can do. I love the prawns with the crab pasta, but you don't have to add the prawns. And again, just a couple tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to that as well. It's a little butter and olive oil mixture there. We're going to put a little bit of garlic and lemon and wine in this, and then that's all we need for it, and salt. Okay, so now that my butter is melted, I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic, not a lot. I'm going to squeeze just about a half a lemon in here. And if you squeeze the lemon upwards like this, it avoids seeds in your butter, although I just got one in there. And then I'm just going to pour a little bit of wine.
Now, does it matter what kind of wine you use?
It does matter, actually. I like to cook, when I do seafood, I like to cook with Chardonnays mostly. And the better the wine, the better it is for cooking in my mind. So, okay, so now I'm getting ready to cook the shrimp. So I'm just going to add, this is about a cup of crab. Just stir that in there. And I'm using Dungeness crab today, but you can use whatever crab you like. Okay, so now we can add our prawns.
So how long have you been here?
We have been here just a little over a year and a half. We opened in July of 2008.
And you have a theater in the back.
We do have a theater. We play movies sometimes when there's not live performances, but throughout the year we do have live performances, a lot of plays, sometimes concerts. So there's a lot going on in the auditorium.
All right, so the shrimp look almost done. Just flipping them over.
Okay, so our pasta is done here. You can use any kind of pasta you like. I prefer fettuccine with this dish, so...
A little bit wider noodle.
A little bit wider noodle, yeah.
All right.
And I'm just going to pour this crab over that.
Make sure it's nice and hot.
Yeah. And now, just add prawns to garnish. Put a little bit of this. And again, this is just an option for you. You don't have to put lemon on it, but it just dresses it up just a little bit.
And it does have a little lemony taste in it, so...
It does, yes.
All right. Now that is definitely something that you could make any night of the week. It's not hard.
Any night of the week. It doesn't take long at all.
Very impressive for a special occasion, even if you want it.
And it's delicious.
And it's delicious. So you make it yourself at home, and then you can come in here to the Venetian Theater and Bistro and decide who did a better job, you or Chef Saxony. I know who would do a better job at my house.
I would hope that it would be me, but you never know. It might be you.
Thank you.
Thank you.